see's my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Folks, hello everybody, folks here, and welcome back. Well, hang on a minute, let me just double check to make sure everything's going all right here. Yep, we're all good. No, we're not. No, we're not. Hang on. There we go. Right, we're all set and ready to go, folks. Then, hello, everybody, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. Once again, everybody, folks, then to Real Football. My name is Tom. I'll bring you the watch along tonight, folks, everybody, for the Champions League final, which sees PSG take on Inter Milan live, of course, in the UEFA Champions League final. If you do watch in the replay, and please do make sure that you're leaving a like on stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody's joy is here today. Kickoff is coming your way at 8 o'clock. It's the Champions League final. It's a nice Saturday treat. And a good evening to Flix and a good evening to Jordan, who both have joined us for this Champions League final taking place in Munich. Got the new webcam in play. It's actually not looking great, actually. I can't lie to you about it. It's looking How is that new webcam, people, for you lot? Let me know in the chat. My personal opinion at the minute on it is that it looks worse. No lying about it, people. It looks worse. Lautaro should be in Yeah, no, that's right. They are in yellow, yeah. Inter are wearing yellow tonight. I've not chucked the lineups on the overlay tonight, people. And obviously, of course, I've got this new webcam, so, yeah. It's kind of taken away a little bit of my... See how that goes. High definition. Any better there? No word of a lie, people. This webcam might be worse than the other one. Let me know in the chat. No word of a lie, this one might be worse than the other one. I'm just getting the overlay ready, by the way, people. I do apologise, folks. Yeah. Or, I think it looks awful. Kamal, welcome into you. How you doing? 4-2 Inter Milan he's going. I've gone for an Inter Milan win as well, yeah. I'll get the better slips out in a minute. I just need to sort out all this, yeah, honestly. But yeah, let me know, chat, what do you think to the webcam? Is it worse or is it better? And the minute it's obviously in the works. Well, it's its first time being plugged in, so it may be a little bit temperamental. If you don't like it, I'll put the other one back in. I've got the other one, of course. I've only just changed it over as well. And yeah, that's why I've been taking so long to get the overlay ready, because this webcam's taking up all my time. There we go. There's the overlay. Yeah, no lineups on this one. Yeah. I didn't have time to put the light. Well, I didn't have time to fiddle about with the lineups. But yeah, folks, it's the Champions League final then, folks. We're going to have a look at your team news and your match information. Yeah, I think this looks... terrible, to be truthful. Yeah, I think it looks not great. Truthfully. We'll have to see. Anyway, we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. All temperamental at the minute, people. Right. Okay. Let's go over then to championsleague.com, where we can have a look at your team news and your match information. So over we go to UEFA.com/Champions League, where we can find out our team news for this one between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan, which is the Champions League final, of course, 2025. So yeah, let me just get my my charging one of my bookie slips whilst that loads up. Is it on your screen? It should be. Yeah, it is on your screen. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. There we go. It's on your screen. You should be able to see what I see now. Okay. Let's go through it then. Let's have a look over this one. Yeah, Paris Inter. And I've just seen the countdown to kick off screen from TNT. We've got around about 9 minutes to go to the Champions League final. So we need to speed things up a little bit here on this channel. I do apologise, folks, by the way, if the picture quality from the new webcam is not the best. If it isn't up to your standard and you would like me to change back to the next webcam for the Nations League semi-finals in midweek, I will absolutely do so. And big up to all of you who have joined us here for this Champions League final, of course, a one-of-a-kind occasion. So it is Gianluigi Donnarumma who begins in goal for PSG. A back four of Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho and Nuno Mendes, playing behind a midfield three of João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and Desiree Doué. And then, Desiree Doué in the front three alongside Ousmane Dembele and Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia on the bench for PSG. Is Safanov, Tenas, Kimpembe, Gonçalo Ramos, Lee, Hernandez, Mayulu, Bradley Barcola, Zaire Emery, Lucas Braudo and Mbaye. And then for Inter Milan, it is Jan Sommer who begins in goal, a back four of Bastoni, Acerbi, and Benjamin Pavard playing behind a midfield five of Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, DiMarco, Barella, and Denzel Dumfries. And then the front two is Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram on the bench. Inter Milan is Di Gennaro, Martinez, De Vrij, Zielinski, Arnautovic, Fatezi, Aslani, Augusto, Bisek, Darmian, Zalewski, and Marcus Thuram, I think that is. I don't know. I don't watch into that much, so I don't know their squad as well as PSG's. So the real question, folks, is the new webcam that I've got in action, nay or yay? Is it good or is it bad? That's a question that I need you guys to answer for me. Is it? You think? I think it's laggy. I think it's laggy. I think it's laggy. If you guys are okay with it, then that's fine by me. Right. Might be the audio actually that sounds better. Yeah, you'll get a good audio because I've got a new microphone in play and a new webcam as well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if it doesn't improve, then I may have to swap it back for the old one. Or book it in for a return, maybe. I don't know. You have to let me know. You have to let me know as the stream goes on. If it'll get better or if it'll get worse. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it should have been us, Charlie. You're right. It should have been us. Yeah, it's definitely laggy. I definitely think it's laggy. Completely though. Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to book it in for. Well, this is what I mean, chat. We need the feedback. Do you know what I mean? Need the feedback, man. Yeah, it's probably is a bit laggy. And I don't want to be laggy. Did the other one lag as much as this? Don't know. Tell you what I might do. I might just go like that, and then we'll put it back. So just recess it. So we'll see if that makes any kind of a difference. If it doesn't, then let me know, and I will. I think I might return it. Truthfully being said, I may just return it. Like, how bad laggy is it? Because like I can put the other one back on if you want me to. No, man, I couldn't be. Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm not going to bother. PSG's lineup is weird. Yeah, with this overlay, it makes the lineups look terrible. Yeah, PSG's lineup. Yeah, no, I couldn't be asked, mate. We're going to leave it today. So seriously, how laggy is it? Do you want me to change the? Do you want me to put the other do you want me to put the other webcam back on? Do you want me to put the other one back on because I've got it right there? Put the other one back on, right? Give me a second then. Yeah, I'll return it. Yeah, it's weird. This one's supposed to be 1080p, so yeah, don't know what's going on, but it appears to not be meeting the required standard. So bear with me, and I'll change it back over to the normal one. But I'm glad to hear. Well, I'm glad that the new microphone's working well. Okay, so we'll just. This is the front camera that I've currently got on, by the way, people. That will that should do it. Ooh. Hang on a minute. That should. Right, is that better? Is that better? Ryan, I'm loving that prediction, mate. How's that one then? How's that one? Is the old one not lagging as much? Well, look, that one will get sent back. That one's going to get sent back, and we'll find one that's more suitable. We will hit the right tune at some point, people. It's just, well, that one clearly wasn't working well. It might even be the laptop. I don't know. Maybe the laptop can only handle 720p, although I don't know. Right, folks, it's UCL final time. Here we go. It's about time to kick off at the Allianz Arena for this Champions League final. So here we go then, people. And we're off. PSG against Inter Milan. Two teams I believe have never won this competition, with a chance today to win it for the first time. We had a bizarre kickoff, let's just put it that way. Paris, welcome into you. How are you doing? Good to see you and welcome aboard. We've just had a failure with our new webcam, haven't we, Flicks? Here comes Thuram, I think. I don't know Inter's team very well. So you have to bear with me for a minute whilst I get the team in, the teams into my view. There we go. Yeah, that was Thuram, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I do know PSG better than Inter Milan. So I will so yeah, so that's kind of going to be evident tonight. Desire Doué, Hakimi, Vitinha. Inter Milan have gone out in a in their third kit tonight, from what I've been told. It's a goldy yellow kind of kit. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Doué. That's a good. That's a good intervention. Right, let's go through the. Here's the Desire Doué. Cuts it into the centre. Mkhitaryan got a touch. That's Arsenal down there. No worries about that one then. So Kvicha, Kvaratskhelia and Marcus Thuram both have over 1.5 shots on target, 50p or return, £6 on that one. That's what we've got. £2.50 returns, £5.50. Inter Milan to lift the trophy. And also we've got a bet builder. It's £1 for £4.10. It's both teams to score over 7.5 corners. Inter to win or draw. And Lautaro Martinez to have over 2 shots in this match. So all pretty high returning bets there. Hopefully we win some up. Honestly, I feel completely weirded out. Do you know what I mean? That, you know, I had to change webcams midstream. It's a little bit annoying as well, you know, when you've bought something and, you know, you have to change back to the old one. And what I will do is I'll return that one. So, rather quiet start to this Champions League final. Nothing of a major event. Did I say hello to you, by the way, Paris? Big up to you. Welcome in. I didn't say hello to you already. Here is Hakimi on the ball. Now Desiree Doué. Back over the top. Desiree Doué. And it's a good intervention back there. Bastoni has done well and completely. Well, I think it's been given as a foul, yeah. Did he push him? So first set piece for PSG. And it's Vitinha who's going to send it in from the right. And you would imagine it's a situation that Patricio Marquinhos has to be interested in. And it went past everybody. It was a decent delivery, but nobody could get a contact. Back in again. And it's going to fall to Vitinha. Hung nice and high. And it's at the back post. And I think it's a goal kick. And it's given away again. Desiree Doué. Vitinha. The goal team sitting back. The team in blue, the home side, PSG, attacking and looking dangerous. Vitinha. They're all seeing a lot of the ball in PSG colours. Hakimi. Here is Kavita Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Step overs. And Vitinha juggling with the ball, trying to find a way through. Couldn't quite do that, but it's a good ball out wide. I think he's onside as well. Hakimi, will he force the corner? No. Yeah, DiMarco was blocking him. Oh, they can't get out into it at the minute. PSG winning the ball back, cycling it, getting up the pitch. Although we found out Arsenal, I mean, when we went to Inter back in the league phase, we found out just how defensively tough of a side Inter are. I think it's their style of game, just defending. And Doué's had a shot. We'll talk to you about that Conference League final that we saw on Wednesday. Yeah, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Betis-Chelsea. Betis very much dominated the first half and were the better side. Here's Thuram, by the way. Lautaro Martinez slipped. They've still got the ball here into Denzel Dumfries, in by Barella and defended by PSG comfortably. Yeah, back to that one then, yeah. Betis was so good in the first half. And part of the second half as well, the start of it, they were. Chelsea definitely got back into it second half, and they needed to. But yeah, would have come back from Chelsea to batter them in the end, 4-1. Looking at that first half, you wouldn't have written it, would you? Chelsea to win 4-1. Because they were in Clown Club Chelsea mode in that first half. They were awful. Well, folks, we can't wait to bring you the Nations League. Sorry, let me just... the Nations League. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, folks, we're going to bring you the 2 Nations League semi-finals. I believe one is Germany against France, and the other is Portugal and Spain, off the top of my head. Might be wrong. I think it's Germany, France, Portugal, Spain. Either way, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what teams we're playing. Doesn't matter what teams are playing who. We'll be doing all of the Nations League finals from this point onwards, including the final, which I believe, and I do believe, is on Sunday a week tomorrow. So yeah, a bit of international football to focus on, including England matches as well, bear in mind. And obviously, of course, beyond that, we'll be looking at Soccer Aid for UNICEF and the FIFA Club World Cup. All right, it's a chance, and Hakimi! It's only taken PSG 12 minutes. And Inter have barely got out. Well. Hakimi has just thrown the first twist in. And it's a glum phrase from Simone Inzaghi. But for Luis Enrique and his PSG men, they've been dominant. They've been the more attacking side. They've had Inter Milan pen back. And they're in front for Hakimi. It's a ball across. It's a tap-in for him. Not the point. The point is that PSG are ahead. It's not about the quality of the goals in this Champions League final. It's about just who scores the goals. It's about who wins the final. And well, PSG are winning this one already. So what a start from Paris Saint-Germain then. And they're ahead. Hakimi with the goal. This is his 4th goal in 17 matches. He's a defender, bear in mind, a fullback. Completely the underdog game. Dogs are barking down there. Well, there's the goal scorer Hakimi, and on to Desire Doué. This time, DiMarco stood his ground. It's going to go out for a PSG throw, I think. No, it's a free kick. Don't know what the ref's given a free kick for here, but he's given a free kick. And even checked, by the way, who the officials are. Let's go down. It's Istvan Kovac tonight, the Romanian. Interesting choice. Interesting choice, I must say that. Inzaghi, I have to say, he's a weird-looking man, isn't he? He doesn't look pleased. We're not seeing anything of Luis Enrique. He's just letting PSG play, I think. Here's Pavard then. And it will go ricochet back off the PSG man out for a throw-in to Inter Milan, who are in a rut and need to improve, it must be said. I know they don't mind sitting back and defending. I'm not half convinced by this 3-5-2 formation, to be fair. Do you really need 5 in midfield? PSG have just gone simple. You know, no messing out of the formation. 4-3-3. And jobs are good in. You got your front three, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele and Doué. You got your midfield, which is Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha and João Neves. And then you've got your back four, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Nuno Mendes. It's all simplified in the 4-3-3. And to me, that this 3-5-2 of Inter Milan looks like a mess. I can see PSG's shape. Can't see the shape of Inter. Nuno Mendes and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia has lifted that one over. Yeah, it's PSG are in control. Those gold shirts are struggling to get forward. Struggling to have an influence on the game, really. And there is a problem here in a stoppage. Denzel Dumfries has just caught. It appears to be Nuno Mendes. Yeah, it's Nuno Mendes. Dumfries has just caught him with the elbow. Hakimi barely moves a muscle, by the way, to score that goal. They're just showing it again on TNT. He barely lifts a muscle. Taps it in. As if nothing's happening. Rather poor goal if you're Inter Milan. Let's be real with it. Can't be letting him have a tap in, but it's poor defending. Speaking of the broadcast, if you do want to watch it tonight, people, it's on TNT Sports 1 HD, TNT Sports Ultimate in the UK. It's free of charge for you to watch as well on Discovery Plus. Nuno Mendes still feeling the sore from that bang from Dumfries. So Inter Milan here have got a throw in, and I think Denzel Dumfries is going to go long with it. He is, and it's hurled in. Got a flick on. It's not gone out, and PSG have come away with the ball. And it's 2-on-2 at the minute. Gold shirts getting back. Doué is up there, and Doué's got some space. It's Desiree Doué is deflected, and it's 2-0. And could Inter be falling apart? And could PSG already be there? PSG have been in control. I've been listening to the pundits all season going about, well, Inter are so good at defending, Inter are this, Inter are that. Inter are worthy winners, but has the 3-5-2 defensive structure worked? No, it hasn't. PSG have been in complete control, playing their game, and they're 2 up in 20 minutes. And if you're Inter Milan, you have to be concerned by that. When you chest it down, it's a big deflection, but either way, that's going in the back of the net, 0-2. Has dished out a blow. And it is a blow for Inter. It could be over already, Fraser. Inter have been just nothing, really. They've done nothing. Nothing that Inter have done has gone their way. They've been dominated by PSG. They've been feeding off scraps. And almost everything that PSG touched looks dangerous. And every time PSG have gone forward, they look like they're going to score. I don't see that in Inter. And those gold shirts. Deflected, though, behind for a corner. And they do need to respond, Inter. They need to. They've got to change things fast. Well, let's see if we get a fast change from Inter via this corner. And it's sent into the middle and it's headed over the top. I think it was a Sherby, and it was. It's a good leap. Off the top of his head, didn't quite head through it. Well, there's Inzaghi, look, showing a bit of stress. This is currently Manchester City against Burnley. Quite literally. This is literally Manchester City against Burnley right now. PSG and Man City. Inter Burnley. It's been awful. Good evening, Kate and Jonathan. Good to see you and welcome aboard. How are you doing, Kate and Jonathan? Good evening. On by Nuno Mendes then. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone for a while. It's going to be gone for a while. I'm sorry to say it, but it ain't coming back for a bit of a long time. Truth be told. But look, We've got the Nations League finals coming up. I mean, yeah, Wednesday and Thursday we will definitely be live to you guys. Wednesday and Thursday next week. We're going to have the two Nations League semi-finals on Wednesday and Thursday. The 4 teams involved: Germany, Portugal, Spain, and France. I do not know who's playing who. I can't remember. But both of those two Nations League semi-finals on Wednesday and Thursday next week will be your content live on this channel. That's Wednesday and Thursday live on Real Time Football. Kick-offs are both at 8 o'clock. And, of course, any England matches that take place as well during that international period will also be live for. And, of course, all of the majority of the FIFA Club World Cup will be shown live on the channel as well via watch-alongs. We'll also do Soccer Aid for UNICEF when that comes around, and any other sporting events, mainly football, that take place during the summer break. And also a big reminder in Premier League context, Wednesday the 18th of June, just 19 days away to date until we finally get to figure out who's playing who and get to see the Premier League fixture release. Fabian Ruiz hit it well, straight at Jan Sommer. Thuram has picked up the ball well from Sommer's clearance. And Denzel Dumfries. And there's the ball into the box on Denzel Dumfries. The ball's still alive, but cleared in the end by João Neves. The gold shirt's having a bit of a spell here. And they need to show some sort of urgency. They're 2 down. And it's not a colourful picture for Inter Milan right now. 18 minutes to go in the first half. It's PSG 2, Inter Milan 0. So ball forward. Thuram's going for it. Yeah, it was too heavy in the first place. I'd expect Donnarumma to get to that and deal with it, although it's been given away. And is that going to be a corner? It's not. Flag is up. Offside. No. Yeah. Offside all day. Offside all day. Yeah. Here's Benjamin Pavard looking to change things a little bit for Inter Milan. Yeah, the biggest change Inter Milan can have right now is a change in the scoreboard. Get one back. Not even half hour, 2 down. It's not good. It should be a breathtaking start from PSG. Well, here's Desiree Doué. I don't know if he's onside or not. But PSG are finding it rather easy, particularly when they're up in Inter's half and they've won a corner here. Them gold shirts don't know what they're doing, I don't think, really. They're being bullied by PSG. Well, there's the corner delivery, and you just imagine if Hakimi scores here, well, that's a great ball in. So 33rd minute. And I mean, if you look at the stats, PSG on a landslide. I think they must have had about, 5-6 shots on target to 1, maybe, for Inter. Dominating the ball, dominating the attacking play. Given away by Pacho there. Won straight back by PSG. Fabian Ruiz, and here's João Neves onto Vitinha. Worked wide out to the right for Dembele. Vitinha central. Back to Ousmane Dembele. And Dembele must have taken a deflection. Will be a corner off DiMarco. Not a lot's changing from an Inter point of view. Not a lot. So Nuno Mendes and Ousmane Dembele both stood over the corner. It's going to be Nuno Mendes with delivery really deep. Marquinhos made contact. Not really a substantial header, though. Well, here's a chance. Mkhitaryan's ball in. Nope. Out for the Paris throw. It's not clicking, is it, for Inter? It's not clicking. It's not clicking at all. Well, the rate we're going at the minute, PSG might not even walk home breaking a sweat. They've been that comfortable. Dumfries. Here's Marcus Thuram looking to bring into forward. Shifts it on. Well, I keep hearing a whistle thinking it's the ref's whistle, but it's not. Çalhanoğlu's cross there, and it's a... Well, Pacho, because he's out well. Great position. Cut out that cross well. Out for an Inter corner. In goes the corner. Thuram gets a headed contact and heads it off target. And it's another chance wasted from Inter Milan. But it's Dembele down receiving treatment here. No, it's not. It's Nuno Mendes. You can get them two mixed up as well. They look very similar, Nuno Mendes and Ousmane Dembele look very similar. Yeah, a bit of the magic spray on Nuno Mendes there from the medics. Well, there's the Inter fans behind that net. Still singing away and cheering their team on. I've got to be honest though, if I'm an Inter fan right now, I'm thinking, oh my goodness gracious me, we've been shit. They've not looked good, Inter Milan. I'm surprised at the golfing quality between the two sides. PSG have been magnificent. But for Inter Milan, it's just not the same story. And I would be concerned as an Inter fan right now. The way they're going right now, I don't see them coming back into it. I don't. Might get a goal back. It does. It does feel finished, Kamar. You're right. It's a huge disappointment because you want a competitive Champions League final, but like I've said, the golfing quality is absolutely huge. And Thuram with the flick. It's a credit to Luis Enrique, though. It's a credit to Luis Enrique because he's transformed PSG into a side that are able to make a Champions League final. And not only that, but the golfing quality is ridiculous. And it's in favour of PSG. Who would have thought that? Honestly, who would have thought it? Yep. It'll be intriguing. It'll be intriguing. Let me tell you, it'll be intriguing. That Super Cup will. Which is, of course, the next big UEFA club event. Of course, the next big club competition, of course, is coming up very, very soon. And it will have the majority of it live on this channel as well. Of course, the free coverage is on DAZN as a global broadcaster for the competition. It's the FIFA Club World Cup. And we'll have the majority of that with selected matches at mainly 8 p.m. kickoffs live on watch-alongs on this channel. I doubt it. Remember, you guys were in the Europa League, and you finished 17th in the table, and PSG are French league winners and potentially Champions League winners. I think it'd be a landslide again, truthfully. Well, 4 minutes to go in the first half of this Champions League final. Only 2 likes on the stream. Come on, people. Get a few more than that. Proper lagging tonight, aren't I? Just looking back at myself, and yeah, it looks like I'm really lagging. Looks like I'm really lagging. No more trophies for Spurs ever. No more trophies for Spurs ever again. The trophy cabinet will continue to collect dust, and eventually that Europa League Cup will be covered in dust. No, filled with dust, I should say. A one-off is what that was. I repeat, a one-off. UEFA Nations League semi-finals, both of them will have live on the channel Wednesday and Thursday. And for the rest of the week, I do not have any confirmations. We are not going to be live. Yeah, I know. The new webcam that has gone wrong. The new mark is, Dembele, it was nearly 3-0. It was nearly over, for that matter. You're Nigerian? Didn't realise that. Well, so you've won. What have Man United won? So you're Ghanaian. But you support Nigeria. Oh, Asian All-Stars, was it? Or Hong Kong, something like that? Yeah, why are you playing pre-season matches that early? The season's not even over and you're already doing pre-season. Like, what? Hong Kong, pre-season cups don't count, apparently. Well, they don't. We always seem to win the Emirates Cup to the Arsenal. 2 minutes of added time, by the way, at the end of this first half. Oh, it's 2-8. And it was nearly 3-0. It was nearly over. I don't know how many times we're going to say that tonight. It's nearly over. But the difference in quality is big. So first bit of added time gone. 1 to go. And the lack of competitiveness has been disappointing. From that point of view, it's been a really disappointing Champions League final. Oh, Kvaratskhelia. Just off target from him. Dembele's delivery, and it's headed on and over by Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. That's half time. That's it. Half time whistle's gone. And PSG are 2 goals ahead at the break. Yeah, disappointing. From Inter Milan's point of view, the competitiveness has been disappointing. Half time score then. PSG 2, Inter Milan 0 half time. Folks, how badly am I lagging, by the way, people? Because I feel like I'm lagging bad tonight. The laptop's lagging. I may just restart it just to kick it in a bit. It might not have been the webcam, you know. It might have actually been just my laptop itself lagging. I'm going to try and get a new one, actually, as well, with a better one. At some point. Yeah, how about, well, chat, seriously, how bad am I lagging? Like, because I feel, well, I've been looking on my phone, and yeah, I'm lagging quite bad tonight. It's a shame. It didn't really go to plan. I had the new webcam out, I was thinking, right, this is going to go well. Tell you what, I am going to reset it. Give me a sec, people. I'm going to try and just recalibrate this a little bit. The golfing quality, well, there you go. The golfing quality of me. The golfing quality, well, my picture quality tonight versus audio quality. It's been about the same quality as Inter Milan's play. Yeah, the audio quality will be great. Well, no doubt about that. So the audio quality, top notch. But audio now on this channel is fantastic. It's just a case of how can I make that pitch quality work. I'm going to do some testing at some point when I can be asked, and I'll see how I can sort out the pitch quality. Does that make sense? Because I do keep an eye on what the pitch quality is looking like, and if I can see from the laptop that I'm lagging, then on my phone, from your point of view, it only must look worse, right? All I'm trying to do at the minute, people, is tweak things to make things look a little bit better. We've got one part, top notch. The other part, not so much. Bit like Inter Milan. Some parts of their play, they've got right. Other parts, they've been shambolic. From PSG's point of view, they're one step closer to the silverware. Let's take a check then on our stats. Let's fill in the gaps on the bet builder. Let's check on the shots on target for Kvicha, Kvaratskhelia and Lautaro Martinez. No, Marcus Thuram, sorry, not Lautaro Martinez. We're not interested in it yet. Thuram's had one off target. Kvaratskhelia had two off target. So not getting any shots on target from either of them two. Of course, Inter Milan are not winning the trophy, I don't think. So that one's kind of out of the window. And the bet builder needs Inter Milan to at least draw in 90 minutes. Well, the pundits are on, and it's been a PSG landslide. At 5 corners, by the way, over 4.5 on that one. We need over 8.5, so another 3 more. Just need the shot count for Martinez. I did say I had 2 shots for Martinez, didn't I? And he's had 0. No shots blocked, no shots on target, no shots off target. That's cool. Here's the first goal. And it's just a ball across, tapping. He didn't have to do much, does he, Hakimi? Look at him. One little flick of the foot. Comfortable tapping to put PSG in front. And PSG have been comfortable. There's the second one. Due takes a big deflection. A big deflection. Yeah, 0 Due. Massive, massive deflection coming off DeMarco there, but Inter Milan have been so poor. So Inter Milan, there's not really much to analyse them other than poor. It's a landslide though for PSG, one step closer to lifting the silverware in Munich. Big two anyway, 3 likes on the stream, loving that. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, up. And yeah, I sincerely hope that on Wednesday and Thursday the stream quality is a little bit better than what it's been tonight. And I mean, yeah. But yeah, for the time being, going to leave the webcam as it is. I think that one's going to get returned. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the piece to the puzzle that's missing. To make these streams as high quality as we can.
Tech I use part 2. The Razor Cube.
Just wait for the second half, people, really. Yeah, there's not a lot of analysis, but I don't think Inter Milan have registered a shot on target. So just waiting our second half here, people, really. Second half of this Champions League final coming up. Giro d'Italia final stage is tomorrow, which is cycling. The only real thing that's happening sports-wise tomorrow, there's no football. And I guess tomorrow it's going to be scavenging Amazon, really, because the new webcam has been a shambles. And I'm majorly disappointed. We will figure it out. Here come Inter Milan then down the Allianz Arena steps. And it's a big second half on their point of view. Room for improvement, to say the least. To say the very least, there is room for improvement for Inter Milan. It's second half time. It's PSG 2-0 up. And I think they're one step closer to their first Champions League title. Top of my head. Well, here we go. Well, a little lay back there from Dembele and Kvaratskhelia bearing down a goal. I think there was a deflection. It was a little bit of a gap. It didn't deflect, no. Didn't take a touch. Just off target. He is a wizard, isn't he, Kvaratskhelia? Appears to be a true magician with the ball at his feet. Really does. Pacho and Thuram has been clipped. That's late. It's late. Probably going to be a yellow card. It's late. It's just silly from Pacho. No doubt about the fact it's late. Probably should get at least a caution. From the referee. Escapes that situation without a yellow. In from Çalhanoğlu, poor delivery. Poor delivery. Too much on it. It's a waste. Well, I'm sorry to say it, but Inter have been so poor. I mean, those fans who've travelled all the way to Germany to watch this, I mean, they must be thinking, bloody hell, fire, the time and the money we've wasted for this. I've seen Borussia Dortmund play better against Real Madrid in a final. Yeah, you heard me. I've seen Borussia Dortmund play better against Real Madrid in a Champions League final than what I've seen here from Inter Milan. Shambolic. Honestly, Borussia Dortmund played better against Madrid. Did they not? Did they or did they not? Borussia Dortmund play better against Real Madrid than Inter have played tonight. Inter have genuinely played like prime Burnley. And prime Burnley is exactly what we're seeing right now. Well, Kvaratskhelia on the move. Fabian Ruiz deflection. It's going to come back to Kvaratskhelia and it's just off target from him. It's going to be a free kick. Marco made a big scream there. Dembele tried to curl it. Yeah, PSG. still in control, really. Not a lot's changed. Not a lot's changed from an Inter Milan point of view at all. See two changes coming for Inter. Marquinhos was across there. Kimi. Martinez. Oh, chance. Inter starting to come into it again, but That's right, Martinez. Martinez there. Like that. Slight problem for one of the Inter players. UEFA Super Cup, Wednesday the 30th of August, will be the day that PSG or Inter Milan, the winners, of course, here, face Spurs. Here's Dembele. Wonderful high turnover. Hakimi. Oh. Across the face, and Kavicha Kvaratskhelia was begging for it, what can I say? Oh. Short corner from Mendes. Vitinha clips into the middle. So Mkhitaryan's coming off. Mkhitaryan, Bissek, replaced by Augusto and Darmian. Two throws of the dices from Inter Milan to try and change this game. Flick from Dembele. The football is incredible. Desiree Doué looking to finish it, and he does just that. Probably one of the worst Champions League final performances you'll ever see from Inter Milan, but PSG probably have won it. They have been nothing short of atrocious. And I'm not even joking with you. Inter Milan, but PSG. Everything about them. There you go. It's over. Well, 25 minutes to go, and PSG. Well, Donnarumma's comfortably taken that. I've heard that all night, through the stadium effects. That whistle makes it makes you think the referee's whistle, but it's not. Well, we're just watching now, purely PSG running it through, really. There's not really a way back for Inter. They've been poor. A Desiree Doué, by the way, with his brace has been taken off. Fair play to him. He's been outstanding. A brace in the European final. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. A brace in the European final. The Doué show. Absolutely, mate. It's been a PSG landslide. It's been a PSG landslide. And they're looking for more. Bradley Barcola. Oh, it's got all the way across. Still alive here by Fabian Ruiz. It's into the box. And that could have been 4-0. But Barcola over the top. Glazes it, Bradley Barcola. But so close to that fourth and settling goal. And Thuram, yeah. Oh, everything about Inter's been shocking. Yeah. No, 20 minutes to go. I don't think PSG have got have got a leg to stand on. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. Personally, no. Dembele sloppy. And Dembele's got Kvaratskhelia right through the middle, bearing down on goal. It's ridiculous on PSG. It has been not really a final because PSG have found it so comfortable. And it's 4-0. It's ridiculous. Well, just a minute ago I had Super Goal questioning a remontada. If the remontada, PSG are European champions. I can't even sit here and tell you that there's still time. It's 4-0. It's over for PSG. For Inter Milan, it's over. It's over. It's embarrassing. 4-0. And yet it could be more. There's still 80 minutes. It is over. Wow. Ah, dear. Well, for Inzaghi, TNT Sports, please show us Inzaghi's face. Please show us Inzaghi's face. I don't know what Inzaghi's like. I honestly, I don't really know that much about Inzaghi. But he seems like the type of guy who would scream at them. Barella, chance, and Donnarumma denies. Anything that Inter do score now is consolation. It would be the ultimate remontada if they were to put it back from 4, but there's no chance. And I have a feeling, the way the game is going, there's nothing stopping PSG from getting a 5th. There's nothing stopping them. Is there? Let's just be real and straight with it. There's nothing stopping PSG from getting a 5th. You think about how easy it's been for them over the match. What is stopping this side with 14 and a half minutes to go to get it from getting a 5th? And dare I say a 6th. Now, a 6th would be unlikely, but, well, there's most certainly no reasons to doubt a 5th goal here. There isn't any reasons to doubt PSG getting a 5th. But like I said, anything that Inter score now is just consolation. Asllani with the corner. Asllani with the delivery, and it's comfortable for Gianluigi Donnarumma. That's 13. PSG 4 into Milan Hill. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Just seen a photo put on the UEFA website of Luis Enrique. He looks happy, doesn't he? Yeah, can't wait to see Inzaghi's face when we Well, substitutions. Come on, pan the camera to Inzaghi. It'd be funny. Well, Nuno Mendes is going to be replaced by Teo Hernandez here. No, not Teo Hernandez. No. It's not. No. El Hernandez. I don't know what his name is, but El Hernandez, not Teo Hernandez. Well, Hakimi. And Kvaratskhelia, well, he's an attacker, but working back and contributing defensively there so well. So well. Well, there's Kvaratskhelia. And he might get through the middle again there. It's a good tackle on. I think it was Barella. Good away by Dembele. There's the shot. Straight at Gianluigi Donnarumma. Bradley Barcola. Twisting and turning. Beautiful. Oh, should have made it 5. And you were thinking with all that twisting and turning and dancing, it was going to be 5-0. Sits down his man. Oh, should have been 5-0, and we all know it. Ashik, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, mate. Absolute landslide from PSG tonight. Inter have been slapped. Inter have been slapped. And Inter have been slapped hard. We already know who the trophy's going to. Where's the scoreboard, by the way? On TNT Sports. Scoreboard's gone. And the clock. Yeah, where is the scoreboard? Because I can't tell the time at the minute on the game. Over the course of this, ever since the knockout stages, yeah, absolutely. And Barcola, yeah, after he missed as well, and he had 3 man in the middle, should have been 5-0. How are we even saying right now that it should be 5-0? How are we even saying that? There's going to be a triple change here for PSG, and I don't blame them. It's been that comfortable of a final for them. I don't blame them. Get the players to rest. Let some youths or whatever come on. And just see it out to the end. But it's fair to say that you've won now. I mean, what we got? 6 minutes of normal time to go, you've won. So Gonçalo Ramos, Mayulu and Zaire Emery are on to replace Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz and João Neves, I think. That's 5 minutes and 20 seconds of this UEFA Champions League final. One in which has been unique in the fact that PSG have been dominant all the way through and have had it their way. And like I've said, it's been a landslide. It's been a joke. Inter have been dreadful. Honestly. Well, could PSG's night get better? Could they get a fifth? Could they really rub the salt into the wounds at this point? They might as well. Mayulu. Back again. Mayulu 5. It's surely a record. It's... wow. It's 5-0. It is 5-0. Inzaghi's face right now must be just comedy gold. 5-0 to PSG. The cherry on the icing on the cake. One of the most dominant Champions League wins and performances that I've ever seen, and one that we'll see, I think. Wow. $5-0. 5-0. And I saw it coming as well. I've been saying it a few times over the past, 10, 15 minutes. They might as well make it 5. Oh, that should have been 5. Inter. I genuinely feel like Burnley would have played better today. Honestly. Southampton probably would have played better than this. No word of a lie to you. Inter have been dreadful. I guarantee if you'd put Southampton in this final today, Southampton wouldn't have conceded as many. Inter have been. Wow. I'm telling you, Fraser, you put Southampton in this final today, it would have been only probably, 2-3-0? Inter have been absolutely a shambles. Wow. I've never seen a worse performance. I don't think I've ever seen as bad of a performance in a final before, ever. I don't think I've ever seen that big of a scoreline in a final. We're talking about the Champions League final, and Inter Milan are losing 5-0. What a landslide. What an embarrassment. I mean, take the walk of shame. Walk home. I wouldn't even be surprised if Inzaghi got the sack for this. I wouldn't even be surprised if Inzaghi got the sack. And I get it. It's a Champions, it's a final. You don't always win the trophy. But losing 5-0 has got to be a record for a Champions League final. So I think Inzaghi will get the sack. No league title. Napoli again. And losing 5-0 in a European final of this, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if the Inter board sacks him. I would not be surprised if Inzaghi got the sack. You can't lose 5-0 in a Champions League final. Any final, you can't lose 5-0, but not this final. And it might even be 6 here as well. That's the even more worrying thing for Inter Milan. PSG could make it 6. Because I guarantee you'll get 4 minutes at a time. If it goes 6, Inzaghi's got to be sacked. I guarantee it. I mean, somebody will tell me if I'm right or not, but it's got to be a record. Heaviest ever Champions League final defeat. Well, there's no other time. That is it. And Paris Saint-Germain, I think, have broke history in the fact that they've won 5-0 here. But more the fact that they've won their first ever European trophy. Well, it's been a landslide. It's been a unique final. It's been a battering for Inter Milan, who've been nothing short of dreadful. But for Paris Saint-Germain, it's a 5-0 win to win the Champions League in 2025. And, well, at the end, I'm not shocked. I don't think anybody's shocked. The scoreline is horrendous. But fair play to PSG. Fair play to them. A young team. It's a surprise, of course. And they knocked out us. Let's not forget that. They knocked out by Arsenal. I said it from the beginning, though. They were underdogs. They were dreadful in the league phase. But they've come out and they've knocked out pretty much every English opposition they've come up against. I mean, for crying out loud, they knocked us out of the Champions League after we'd beaten Real Madrid. And now today, they've probably broken the heaviest ever defeat inflicted on the Champions League opposition in a final. Well, Luis Enrique should be given something from the crowd. Where is he? Where is Inzaghi? Where is he? Where is Inzaghi? My word. Landslide, landslide, landslide. Written all over it. And I have had the final word. It is the heaviest ever defeat in a Champions League final for any side. And that record is now held by Inter Milan. And I guarantee you it'll be held by them for a very, very long time. A very long time. We won't see a final with a scoreline like this in European competition for at least another 5 years. I mean, they should just look at... every single one of their fans should be refunded. And I'm sorry to say it, but if I'm the PSG board, I don't care. Sorry, if I'm the Inter Milan board, I don't care how good the performance is in the league. For this alone, it's one of the biggest embarrassments that you could ever have on a European, that you could ever have as a club. On a European stage, being known as the team who've lost 5-0 in a final. I don't think Inzaghi will keep his job. If I'm the Inter Milan board, Inzaghi goes. Purely for the fact of the embarrassment that has been inflicted on... I don't think people realise just how embarrassing that is for a football club. I don't think Inzaghi keeps his job. Vlogs by Logan14. Welcome to you. How you doing? Good to see you in it. And welcome aboard. But yeah, seriously, let me know in the chat, people. I know there's not a lot of you here, but does Inzaghi keep his job? Absolutely not for me. No way does Inzaghi keep his job. If I'm part of the Inter Milan board, Inzaghi's gone. Because now, Internazionale Milan hold the record for the team who've been defeated the heaviest in a Champions League final. And there was nothing good about their performance, really. Nothing. But for PSG, well, they've just gone out. They've played their game. They've played their way. They've been themselves, and they've deserved to win this final. Absolutely 1,000%. From minute one, they were the better side. From minute one, they were the dominant side. Inter Milan never found their way. And PSG have battered them. Absolutely destroyed this Inter Milan side. And it's a major shock, obviously, that they've won the Champions League altogether. Who would have said it at the beginning of the season? But now when you look at it, they're the underdogs. And they're great underdogs. So they've won 5-0. Well, we're going to be here for the trophy lift, people, then we'll let you all go. But like I said, how embarrassing can this be? And if you are an Inter Milan fan, every single one of you should be refunded. Every single Inter Milan fan should be refunded for this. Because they travelled all the way to Germany from Italy. Spent a fortune probably on hotels, a fortune on match tickets, a fortune on flights. And they've seen this. For the fans of Inter Milan, what a disgrace performance on the club. What a disgrace. Those fans should be reimbursed for this night. Honestly, I've never seen a team perform worse in a final. And I've seen a lot of finals with you guys on this channel and just in general. Like I told you, Borussia Dortmund played better against Real Madrid and lost 2-0 in the end last year. And Inter Milan, who arguably, as a whole, are better than PSG, have just got absolutely wiped. Like, they've been... PSG have wiped the floor with this Inter Milan side, and it's... No. Arsenal Man City was not like this. No, I'm not having that. Flicks, I understand where you're coming from the scoreline point of view, but I couldn't disagree more with that comparison because Arsenal Man City is a Premier League rivalry between two clubs that just bicker sometimes. We don't hate each other. But damn right did we make fun of them and slap them at the Emirates Stadium this season. What this is the heaviest defeat ever in a Champions League final for any side. It might, even in all European finals, potentially. But honestly, heaviest defeat ever, you people. Heaviest ever defeat. I know it is. And if you want, you can help me find a new webcam because Amazon, I've just pressed the refund button. I'm sending it back. I'm sending it back tomorrow. It's going back. It's going back, that one. But yes, at least one thing in terms of our new equipment's gone right. And yes, now I'm going to have to scavenge the internet and find another new webcam. But I'll find one, and I guarantee I'll find one. That one, though, was... I mean... Here it is. This was 27 quid. That was 27 quid. Looks nice, doesn't it? Looks nice, doesn't it? Doesn't it? That's what it was. There it is. That's supposed to be 1080p. And yet the 720p, well... I mean, here you are. It's the heaviest ever defeat, mate. For any, it's ridiculous. It was really bad. Here you are, look. That's the golfing quality, people. Here's the first one, look. Here's that one. Tell me what you think to that. Is it any better now? I've got them both in at the minute. Which one's better for you? I mean, which one's lagging more as well? I mean, let me know, people. By the way, what's happened? Is the mic still... hopefully it hasn't affected the mic. Which one? The new one or the old one? Well, let's begin with the medaling of the players and the trophy list before we go any further. Well, there's Alexander Ceferin medaling them all up. Well, they're all getting ready. And in a minute, it'll be congratulations to Inter Milan, who are about to be crowned the champions of Europe in the Champions League for the first time in their history. And they're all beginning to kiss that trophy. So, Marquinhos is going to lift the trophy for Paris Saint-Germain. The overlay is going to block my head off, so I'm going to have to just stand like this. But congratulations then. The gold is beginning to blow over And Marquinhos is going to lift it. There we go. Champions of Europe. One of the biggest Champions League final wins ever. And it's Paris Saint-Germain. For the first time in their history. And probably one of the most historic finals. It's PSG's night. It's PSG's trophy. For Inter Milan, it's time for the walk of shame. A landslide of a win. A performance by PSG. 5-0 is simply, well, there are a lot of words to describe what's happened tonight. There are a lot of them. But for PSG, indeed they are champions of Europe 24-25 in Munich. Well, folks, that is it from me, folks. I want to thank you all, indeed, for your company. I do. Thank you also very much for joining us. We will be back here Wednesday and Thursday, people. That's Wednesday and Thursday next week, where we will be here live to you guys and direct for what will be an exciting set of UEFA Nations League semi-finals. Both of those ones are live on pay-per-view from Prime Video. And the kick-offs are going to be at 8 o'clock for both of them. We'll just take a check on what's going on tomorrow and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. After the fixture release, which is on Wednesday, the 18th of June. So, yeah, just a reminder, nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday, I believe. Nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday, but we'll be here to you guys on Wednesday. So Wednesday is the next stream. Live on Amazon Prime Video via pay-per-view. It's Germany against Portugal in the UEFA Nations League semi-finals. And the other one will be Spain-France on Thursday again. Pay-per-view on Prime Video. Kick-off at 8 o'clock. Wednesday and Thursday. The two UEFA Nations League semi-finals live on Reels on Football. Both live via pay-per-view for £2.49 on Prime Video. Your Friday night action will be looking at there's potential to watch Norway against Italy in the FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers. That's on Prime. But we'll have to wait and see. And then we'll just go over to next weekend as well. Obviously, there's no Super Sunday tomorrow. Don't forget that. It's the only time, really, I think, that we're going to see no Super Sunday. But indeed, tomorrow there will not be one due to purely a lack of football. I can hear that song. We are the champions. There's no time for losers, indeed. So let's take you through then. So, yeah, just to remind you, it's going to be... So Saturday the 7th of June, I think it's 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock UK time for England. Don't know yet, mate. I don't. Andorra against England, then that's Saturday the 7th of June, so a week today. You can join us at 4:45. Andorra against England in the FIFA Club World Cup 2026 qualifier. That one will be live with us. It's on ITV1, ITVX, STV, and the STV player. And just a quick check on Sunday the 8th as well for next weekend's context. Yeah, 2 p.m. We'll have the UEFA Nations League third place playoff. We're going to have that one dependent on the televising confirmations. Currently, that sits in a TBC. And the final itself is at 8 o'clock on Sunday, the 8th of June as well. So a fully UEFA Nations League themed day in the final on Sunday, the 8th, live on ITV. And of course, subject to the televising of that third place playoff, we'll have that one as well. And then from Monday the 9th, it's all TBC in terms of televising, and we're looking at FIFA Club World Cup. So FIFA World Cup qualifier, World Cup qualifiers. And then obviously on Sunday the 16th, I believe, 15th, sorry. Sunday the 15th, we will be bringing you the Soccer Aid. That's it. We'll be doing Soccer Aid for UNICEF. That is also opening day of the FIFA Club World Cup, where Paris Saint-Germain will host Atletico Madrid in the FIFA Club World Cup for their opening game in Miami. Live on DAZN, of course. Palmeiras against FC Porto is at 11 p.m. on that Sunday night as well. And then on the Monday, it will be Chelsea against to be confirmed, kicking off at 8 o'clock in the FIFA Club World Cup group stage on Monday, the 16th of June. That'll be our first Club World Cup stream of that Club World Cup campaign. But from here, folks, it is good night and take care. Have a good night, and we'll see you all on Wednesday as we see the as we begin our UEFA Nations League semi-final campaign, going into the final, which is a week tomorrow. Folks, I'll see you all in 3 days. Wednesday it will be. Bye-bye from
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.